Up this week, this is my version, and I mean my version, of Dan Noodles. So, Dan Noodles. Spicy, super tasty, and really quick and easy to make. Now, if you want a really 100% authentic recipe on this, this isn't the one for you. This is me, my version, using my ingredients from my store cupboard staples and whatever I've got in the fridge. And we're gonna make this beautiful, simple, spicy dish. So for this type of dish, we're gonna do things in two parts. We're gonna get this pan really piping hot. Once that's piping hot, we're gonna introduce our first phase of the dish. So into our pan, we've got a little bit of oil. Now traditionally on this, you'd be using something like a ground pork. We're gonna be using, on this one, 2 chicken breasts into a blender, blitz up a little bit of salt and pepper, and you get this beautiful chopped chicken mince. And effectively what we want to try and do on this is to try and get the chicken so it's crunchy and it's got these crispy, gnarly, sort of charred edges to it. You don't want it to be too soft. So it's really important that oil comes up to a really nice, decent temperature. Now that oil's piping hot, we're gonna introduce our chicken. I'm gonna keep that moving around nice and quickly. Gonna break that up so you get these lovely sort of charred edges to the chicken. We have got some chopped ginger, so I've got around 1 centimetre of finely chopped ginger. I've got 2 cloves of crushed garlic, and I've got a little bit of spring onion in there as well. So we've got here our spice, and we're going to be using some Sichuan peppercorns. We just crush them up, and they can go straight in. Now into there, you can see I've just used the back of my spoon just to crush that down, just to break up the clumps of chicken, so we're getting this finer, sort of finished mince on there. Into there we have got some beautiful cabbage. I've just washed this. I'm just going to take the leaves down the middle and they can go in. You can use any greens you want on this, bok choy, tender stem, broccoli. And using that high heat again, we're just going to take that through the cabbage as well. And you can see there, you've got that beautiful brown char to the mince itself. The greens have wilted down perfectly and the smells in here are insane. Now I love this type of recipe. You're just basically using anything you've got in your cupboard and making these beautiful, simple, healthy, tasty dishes. Okay, we're gonna get on with our second pan here now. So into our second pan, we have got some peanut butter. You can use tahini, whatever you want to use. I've got 3 large tablespoons of peanut butter. I have got some Japanese rice vinegar, and I've got 3 teaspoons of soy sauce. I've got some sesame seeds, just want a pinch of these. I've got some curry powder. And now, roll your lime backwards and forwards so you get more juice out of this. Juice of 1 lime. Give this a nice little stir around. Now that sauce itself is going to be too thick at the moment, so we are going to introduce some of our chicken stock, little splash at a time. Let that sauce thicken back up again. Because we want this extra spicy, we're going to introduce some more Sichuan peppercorns. Another good stir around, another splash of your chicken stock, and we're just going to leave that just to thicken up slightly. And over here we've got 1 green chilli. Just going to take that down the middle, take out some of our seeds because we've got enough heat in there as it is. So we're going to add that straight into our sauce. And you can see it's bubbling away now. It's starting to thicken up. So it's almost like a caramelization process there. As soon as that's thickened up slightly, this one is good to go. I told you it's a quick, easy one. That's nice and thick now. We've got some noodles, which we're going to take and put straight into our sauce. I'm going to stir them through. This is a good one to serve up. So we've got ourselves a nice big bowl. This is more like a sharing one. And that can go straight into our bowl. And then lastly, over the top, we have got our gorgeous mixture of our minced chicken. I'm going to finish that off with a nice, generous pinch of sesame seeds just over the top. We've got some shredded spring onion. And lastly, we've got some peanuts. Just going to scatter them around the outside. And I'm finishing that off again with an extra bit of heat. We've got some beautiful chili seeds just over the top. Let's give these a go. Yeah, there's a kick there. My lips are definitely tingling. They are so, so good. And that is my version of Dan Noodles, using just about anything you can for your store-covered staples. Gonna be packed full of flavour. It's gonna have a nice little bit of heat going through there. Look, you know the drill. If you like this recipe, please comment down below. Tell everyone about the channel. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Cheers then, bye-bye.